Welcome to episode 37.
Hello. Good evening.
30 and the 7.
Yeah.
3, 7.
Number.
It's
37.
37 episodes. It's been a hot minute since we officially recorded anything that our fine listeners are going to be hearing. Anyway.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Go snap says hi.
So, do you guys want to just jump right into now playing?
Let's get in there. In there like swimwear.
Pretty similar for all of us.
Yeah.
As my friend would say. In there like swimwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who wants to start?
I vote Ben.
Yeah, I'll start. I'm not playing much. I have finally gotten myself invested in the Dauntless world, the Dauntless hype train. It's, I gotta say, very impressive how they've, it's basically the Monster Hunter formula, but they've, made it feel very fresh and to me a lot.
Go ahead.
No, go for it, man.
I was going to say, I think that the one thing that's promising about it is they remove the cats.
I really can't. It surprises me so much that you hate the cats so badly.
I'm not going to lie. I don't miss the cats either, but...
I didn't say I miss the cats. I'm just saying I can't believe that he hates the cats so much. There's so much vitriol towards the cats.
I don't want cats cooking for me.
Yeah, I would be okay if it was one or two little things here and there, whatever, but it's everything. It's the cooking, the creating of armor, the creating of weapons. It's where did you guys come across this, all of the barbarian, whatever crazy guys come across this city full of...
Yeah, they only
city
do
full
the
of
cooking.
cats creating things.
They only do the cooking. They do not make
For
your
the
armor.
record, yeah.
What they do some fighting, don't they?
They fight with you, sort of.
Not in, in World they don't.
Yeah, they do. They fight. They have skills, don't they?
Yeah.
When you're solo.
Yeah, in World they do.
Oh,
yeah.
right. When you're solo, you're right.
Yeah, they can even trap shit.
About that.
As long as
No, because they were more active in some of the previous ones where you could actually play as them.
Right. Well, I was just saying that I like the differences that they've brought to the table. Mainly, the absence of having to sheathe your weapon every time you want to sprint or that you have to dodge, and it's those. Obviously, there's the hardcore Monster Hunter players that need that want that, but I feel like this is the Monster Hunter Lite or the American version of Monster Hunter. Yes.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
America. Monster Edition.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually Canadian. Yeah, Phoenix Labs, the devs are from Vancouver.
Damn it. If I knew some Letterkenny quotes, I'd throw them at you, but I don't. Sorry, man.
And that's why I appreciate you.
But yeah, Dauntless, I haven't played it as much. I've been leveling up, basically just enjoying it, playing it with you guys. So, still playing ESO. That's my big one right now. The expansion just dropped today. It's pretty fucking amazing. Someday I'll convince you guys to join me in that world. But
yeah, I'm just worried about getting into one of those because there was a time where back in the old PS2 days, there was some Baldur's Gate games and things like that came out that were that top-down style barbarian fighter, dealios that I got really sucked into for a hot minute there, and I'm not sure if that's what is keeping me from it because I know what
I feel
times that would be.
No, I definitely get that addiction thing. The ESO, it's an MMO, so you have that social,
yeah.
It's got that element to it, but at the same time it doesn't. It's more forgiving, more casual. That's the perfect way of describing it. ESO is a very, very casual WoW. And because of that, you're able to enjoy more of the story, of the questing, the social guild aspect of it, interacting with people. It has proximity chat. Not that you have to use it, but it's not all that min-maxing and, got to read all these guides, and it's very laid back. So, it's if you want to enjoy an MMO and you're tired of the really heavy, hardcore, if you're not this item level, fuck you, you can't join the raid kind of thing. ES does a nice change pace, but yeah. Also, let's see, the other thing I wanted to talk about was really fast, the free game that came last month. I think it was the What Remains of Edith Finch. Yeah. I never really got into that genre of games, like the adventure, art adventure, first person thing or anything, but my wife and I started playing that, and then we moved on to Gone Home, and it's pretty cool. You guys have significant others that you like to play with. It's a very, very interesting topic or genre.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to check it out. I just totally forgot that I had it.
It lends itself to, just conversation and interaction. I mean, my wife was having as much fun as I was, and she wasn't even holding a controller.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. Good stuff. So just very, very refreshing to discover that genre. I'll look forward to getting more into it. But that's it for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
No Pokemon Go.
Not Pokemon Go, but Jurassic World Alive, which is the basically dinosaurs Pokemon Go kind of thing. Yeah, my kid and I are hardcore. He's old enough now to actually battle and trade and stuff, so we've been having a good time with that.
Nice.
T is for pterodactyl.
Dad, it's a T-Rex. Pull over, Dad. So yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. What about you guys? Talk to me.
Ben, you get to pick.
Let's see. Let's make Jen the group leader.
Next? Oh. Man, why do you always do that?
It's tradition now. Dan's always done that, so we got to do it now.
I don't think that's true. I don't think you have to do it. This is not necessary. All right. Well, I too have been playing Dauntless, less so than certain other people.
So you've been playing Dauntless
than some of the other people in the group. Yes.
Dan, Josh, you're a genius, man.
It's not bad. It's the kind of game where it's Saturday afternoon and I'm bored and I don't want to think and I want to have anime on my iPad while I also play a game because I'm all about having lots of we gotta watch things while we play things. Like, that's what we do.
All of the media. Got my headphones in while I'm listening to anime, while I'm watching other anime.
Talking on the phone.
Yeah.
All that sensory overload.
Talking on the phone. Who does that?
Sorry.
Texting with the boo.
Texting with the boo. There you go.
There you go. That's
Majin Buu.
Shout out to Sean. Hello, Sean.
Texting to her favorite DBZ character.
I guess that's
Majin Buu. Ghost Nappa. Ta-da.
Ghost Nappa. Oh no. Are we there yet?
Shut up! Your voice annoys me.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so that was a derail. That was a complete derail. Nobody even knows what happened.
Scheduled.
Yeah, nobody even
5 minutes in, we were due for it.
That's true. Yeah, we were due.
knows what just happened except for us. And
A little late
we're
pulling
not
out
really
of the
sure.
station here, but
Oh my god. So Dauntless. It is definitely Monster Hunter. But the two big things that make it more tolerable or tolerable at all for me, no weapon sharpness and no hunger.
Oh my god, you're right.
No weapon sharpness. Motherfucker, using
she
that.
stole that one from me. That was the one I was going to use.
I didn't steal it. If I didn't know you were going to say, look, I got there first. That's not stealing. It's not stealing. You put me in the party lead. So
No, that was Ben.
doesn't matter. I'm the party lead.
Nope. Back out of
Damn
party.
bad, ain't it?
Make my own solo party, private.
You have fun with that, playing all by yourself in the corner. I don't care.
Walk to the imaginary party.
Yep, all by yourself. Don't wear out your shoes. Don't wear out your imaginary shoes. Walk into the imaginary party.
I won't. Buddy will come pick me up in his imaginary helicopter. Nobody has any idea what's going on.
I don't even have an idea of what's going on anymore.
You know?
Josh and I know what we're fighting about.
There's derailing, and then there's this.
So there was a time a while ago that our friend Buddy, who has assisted with hosting the podcast a time or two, he had to take some Ambien because he was having a sleep issue. And one of these instances, apparently he doesn't remember it at all, but said something that he was going to have this birthday party, this imaginary birthday party, that he was going to fly this imaginary helicopter and pick everybody else up except for Jen. Jen had to walk.
I have to walk to the party.
She's not part of the turbo team.
Nope.
She walks slowly.
Jen, has that ever happened to you?
Has this ever happened to you? That is the only reference from that show that I know, by the way.
Same here.
So every once in a while, it randomly comes around that Jen has to walk to the party.
Yeah, it comes up frequently.
I need to add a soundbite of that De Niro quote. Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. So, anyway. I don't even remember what I was saying now, but...
Sharpness?
It definitely was not about sharpness at all.
Sharpness and eating.
Yes. Sharpness and eating.
Eating sharp things.
I definitely feel like Dauntless has a lot going for it. It doesn't have as much weapon variety, but it's not that... I don't know. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
but you get a lot of different...
More than even.
The elemental weapon situation makes more sense to me and is more straightforward in Dauntless.
I agree.
Monster Hunter is really...
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
It's like... Monster Hunter is a very set in its ways... archaic.
That's a good way.
It's the classic, like the institution that I work for always described itself as like the mahogany walls, because that's like the big official thing, and that's just what Monster Hunter makes me think of. It's like the original institution, but then you have Dauntless that's over here like, this is the hip cool club where the fun kids come and hang out.
That's a good way of putting it, for sure.
You know?
It's like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. You got one that's like really stuck to its formula and one kind of strays from it a little more.
Yeah. So anyway, I know that was weird. That was a weird interjection there, but... Objection.
It's okay. The game smells of rich mahogany and leather-bound books.
Many leather-bound books.
It's kind of a big deal right now.
It's science.
I don't believe you. Agree to disagree.
I think we literally did 6 Anchorman quotes in the span of 5 seconds. Well played.
That is a win, sir.
God.
That is a win.
See you next week, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're out. No.
Oh gosh. Other than that, I've been playing a lot more Iconoclasts, which has like 30 hours logged on it, but not all of those are actually me playing because I tend to walk away from it.
And watch anime at the same time.
Turning people into trees and shit.
Still loving it. It's a good game. It's got good music. It's much fun. I just got a weapon that I'm super pleased with, even if the boss that is after the weapon is kind of a pain in the ass. So that's where we are.
Is this the stealthy one?
No, I got that one.
Okay.
This is after that, obviously. This is the Usurper Beam. Does that mean anything to you? The Flippy-Flippy One?
Yep.
Yeah. The Flippy-Flippy One.
Yeah. It does the flippy things with the stuff.
That's a descriptor right there.
I mean, it's very accurate. I mean, you just shoot the thing and it flips to the other thing.
Is that an episode
not
title?
The Flippy One.
The
it's
Flippy-Flippy
one. No.
The Flippy-Flippy One.
And
You're
we
welcome.
found our show title.
Welcome.
There it is. Exactly.
Flippy-Flippy One. The Fresh Maker. No.
Let's see. There's the usual suspect of Rocket League. Then there's the now returning suspect of Overwatch.
I was waiting
Oh
for
my
someone
God.
to bring it up.
Yeah, how could I forget? We're the best in the world.
We've been playing, yes, that's right, best team ever. We've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, and we've kind of flip-flopped roles a little bit, and apparently I'm partially a tank now.
Shut up, DPS.
I don't want to talk about that. I do not want to talk about that.
Well, you can talk about that or Buddy's healing abilities.
I don't want to talk about that either.
We love you, Buddy.
I don't want to talk about it. Buddy. It feels weird. It's wrong.
Hashtag healer spooge.
That's right.
He has usurped my healing. Speaking of usurpers. Yeah, I've been playing a tank here and there, and I can't tell if I'm doing a good job or not, so...
Tanks.
It is what it is. Go Zarya!
Oh, yeah.
Get her 80s hairdo and...
Yeah, about that 80s skin. I'm hoping to maybe get some more stuff by the end of the event here that's still going.
Oh yeah, we really need to get those arcade games done.
Yeah,
get those
but they don't ever have anything that's like for the whole group. That isn't Mystery Heroes, and Mystery Heroes is horrible. Oh my god. Winning at Mystery Heroes is like closing your eyes and hoping you hit the target. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot into this open room and hope that I hit the one thing in the corner that I'm supposed to hit. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot into this bucket of fish and just hope there's a fish in there.
It's not quite that.
Although the new arcade mode or whatever it is, not arcade, the what do you call it? Band workshop?
Oh, the workshop, yeah, which is
they're fun.
Yeah, we got to play more of that. We've only spent like half a night on it.
Oh yeah.
I got a whole bunch of the one that I'm really excited to try. Oh, sorry, Josh, go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good. I was just saying that we had some pretty good fun there with the Widowmaker one, where you
oh yeah,
in the focus, you start losing health.
We did have some good times. I forgot we tried some good ones.
That was good.
The one I really want to do is it's the gun game basically. So you start off as Anna, and you basically need to try to get all of you start off as Anna, all of us start off as Anna, and we have to try to kill our way through the hero list. So.
Nice.
I think finishing off to win the game, you have to win by getting a kill with Mercy. So it's just fun modes that'll be like entertaining for 10 minutes, and then you move on to the next one.
Yeah, I really want to try the one where it's everyone's a Widowmaker, and if you miss a shot, you die.
Oh shit!
I can't remember what that was called. They had one in, I want to say it was Black Ops 2 that was like that, but you only got a bullet.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
It was one shot, one kill, but if you lost your bullet, you had to try to knife people. You had to try to do whatever else you could to.
That was fun as hell. I forgot about
bullet
that.
Back.
It's called One in the Chamber.
That's the one.
I love that game. Sorry, I had McFlurry in my mouth.
Hopefully, he was excited about it.
I was thinking of a line as I knew Josh would get it.
Now, what was the other one you were talking about that you wanted? Was it that one?
Who, Dan?
Maker? Was it? Is that the one you were talking about that you wanted to have it to where it's like if you miss the shot you die?
Oh yeah, I definitely
that's the one.
The floor is lava, where I think it's just Lucio and is it Farah the other one that you can play with? I don't remember. It's like just two heroes that you can use, and if you touch the ground, you die.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah, there's a ton. I mean, it's crazy the creativity people are having with this right now.
Yeah, I saw a story that apparently the most popular mode is someone remade Uno in it, the card game.
What?
Which I can't wrap my head around it. We have to see it just to see how it works.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one dangerous level of Uno.
Exactly.
Oh, they replicate Super Smash Brothers too?
Yeah, you're right. I saw that too. But yeah, we really keep forgetting to check them out. That's we've got to put that on the to-do list.
Excellent.
There you go.
Well,
sorry, Jen. We totally derailed your now playing.
It's fine.
Next
well,
Thursday.
She brought Overwatch up, so we're all feeling it.
It's fine. I mean, I don't really have. Oh, Dan, I didn't get to tell you. I started your little Pikuniku.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that you bought it.
Yeah, I forgot to report that.
What are your thoughts?
It's adorable.
It is, and it's funny as hell.
absolutely adorable.
What color is the basket?
What?
What color is the basket?
No, well, maybe it is. It could actually mean picnic. It could, but that's not. There's no basket involved.
I just imagine all the
Pikuniku.
Epikasevu, Pikuniku.
Pikuniku basket.
Yeah. Aluta boxu. Oh, did I tell you guys about the Hello Kitty thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hello Kitty thing.
The toys that made us or whatever with the...
Yeah. There's a Netflix show called The Toys That Made Us, and they go through all sorts of different things, and all topics. So there's like G.I. Joe and Transformers and whatever, and they had one that was from Hello Kitty. And the guy that was the guy who created Hello Kitty and ran all the business and everything, his little motto was small a gift, big a smile. All I could think of was Lucha Boxu.
Lucha box.
So, anyway, sorry.
How dare you?
Damn it. Back to the corner.
So, yep. That's where you belong. Pikuniku. So it's super cute, and I like to walk around and just kick things because...
Absolutely.
Those legs.
The co-op is worth trying with Sean. You'll have to give it a shot.
Oh, okay. Well...
It's the first game that my kid played through. Like, I helped him with some of the more complex, like there's just a couple boss fights, like, which he couldn't manage, but then we went through all the co-op stuff together, and like, he had an absolute blast.
Yeah, that was the one thing that made me almost not buy it, was that you said your kid got through it by himself. I was like, this is maybe a little young for me. But I'm going to do it anyway.
It's like kid friendly because of the look, but you know, like I was having fun reading it for him. But like, there's a lot of the jokes that are funny for adults too. Like, wait till you get to the DJ. I won't say anything else. Like that I was rolling.
Yeah. So far, I'm not very far into it. I'm trying to find apples.
Gotcha.
So
just like the intro, the whole free money thing, I forget the name of the corporation or whatever.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Just like, it's you just know that, okay, this is gonna be something. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what is going on? I like the way you can like jump into the trees, and then if you crouch down, all you can see are his eyes.
Yes.
And like the clouds and stuff, you can just hide, and it's like eyes peeking out
and the spider that gives you shit. And yes, it's like full of fun little memorable moments. It's quirky.
Yeah, it's cute. And it was on sale, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I can do this for $6. Anything else? I picked up the Ace Attorney collection remastered.
Nice.
Objection. Hold it. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's Ace Attorney. It's a little weird because it looks a little different than the original, like, pixely characters did, but it's still the same game, and I love it. So, anyway, I'm done. I'm done talking. I don't want to talk about communists. I don't know if you guys have noticed my obsession with that stupid communist game.
Oh, I was like, what?
I don't want to talk about
politics on the show.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
hammer
communists.
and sickle there for a while, so she's working on the motherland. So.
That's right. Communists. So I'm gonna say, Josh, I'm
surprised they didn't toss party lead right back at me.
There's no point. You'll just hand it back.
Point taken.
Party lead? Nope. Thanks. Trying to quit. Got to drive. Yeah. Pretty uneventful over here. I got sucked into the Rocket Pass.
Ooh.
Which is probably my fault.
No, not so much. It was the last season, like the second season. Jen really liked it and all was good. And I thought about it then. And actually, the thing that got me this time around is, I like my values. So this time around, they added challenges in. So it's similar to what they were doing before with like the Fortnite model of like kill this many people or do this many things and whatever. And you get like a set of weekly challenges.
Oh, nice.
So you have that, and then they also have the tiers where you have free gear that you can get, and then you have like painted gear you can get. They have some higher end items like that, and then every 10 levels you get these little decryptor keys or the keys that you can usually buy to open up some loot boxes. And I'm like, well, with the amount of times that we've played Rocket League before, I think this would be a fun opportunity. It was $10, and there was supposed to be 90 tiers, and I remember how long it took to get through, a season of Fortnite tiers. So I was like, all right, well, let's give this a shot. Well, we're 4 or 5 weeks in, and I've already completed the 90 tiers that they have there, and another 20 on top of it.
Wow.
Damn.
So I might be playing just a little bit.
Nice, man.
But I've recovered 10 keys worth of unlockables, another 5 of the decryptor key things. So if I want to, I could buy the next season's Rocket Pass for free. And that's not even kind of think about, we're only 5 weeks into a 14-week
Wow.
tier system. So,
That's
or a 14-week.
Pretty generous.
Yeah. So, and then once you get past the original 90 that's there, they keep giving you like some of the items that you've already got, or some of the other tier items, but at like different colors and different, animated. Like I got a set of wheels that look like they're completely transparent, with the exception of like the lugs and things like that, and little different color animated paint jobs for the cars and things like that. So I got sucked into playing a lot of that. Funsies. Had some fun whenever we started playing the Overwatch run recently, where we did everybody pick somebody that you don't play, because this is going to suck and we're going to do it anyway for fun. So lots of Overwatch there. Did get a little bit of Dauntless time in. It's not as bad as Rocket or as the Monster Hunter side of the world, so I don't have to worry about going on a diatribe about how much that sucks. Save Dan the trouble. But it's actually a pretty good game there. I do agree with Jen about the whole sharpening thing. Like being in the middle of a fight and having to stop and sharpen my flute or whatever.
Sharpen your hammer.
Yeah.
Excuse me, let me sharpen my hammer. Let me sharpen my stick that I'm beating things with.
Let me sharpen my war horn.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a little sharp. Can you tune that up? No, it's a little flat now. Go back the other way. Hang on. No.
Nice.
So close. Can we get a tuner? Can we? No? Okay.
You can tune a piano, but you can't,
tune a fish.
What about the glue? Oh, I knew you'd get stuck on that one. Anyway. So that was pretty much it. I did start getting a little bit back into the Spider-Man. I felt for a few minutes there I left that alone for too long. Jen got really excited because it said that I have started playing Guacamelee, but that was actually my kid. So,
but you should still play that. It's
and then
so
I was
good.
disappointed. Yeah, I was like, oh, but it's such a good game.
Yeah, I'll get there.
I've got to get the second one.
It's good. It's just as good as the first one.
Nice.
It might even be better.
It's just all the references and Easter eggs in the first one that just like sold me on it right away.
And they are.
And it happened to be a good game on top of it.
Yeah, and they are right there in the second one too.
Nice.
And there's so much more chicken stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so much more chicken stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it. Played a little bit of Dauntless with you guys, but I'm pretty much in the fill-in mode. So whenever you guys don't have a fourth, or you're like, hey, we need a fourth type of deal, I'll kind of fire it up, but not in like a huge hurry to get that one in. It's in the okay phase. But that's been pretty much it. It's Overwatch with you guys. Whenever that dies down and we don't have enough people for Overwatch, or we've hit our limit of Overwatch, Rocket League, and then
with me.
It's been it. Yeah.
Sad for him.
with you and try to help get Sean some semblance of not chasing the ball and hitting in our direction into our goal or anything. We love you, Sean. We really do.
He listens, so I have to be nice. Hi, Sean. He knows. He knows, and I can hear the laugh that he's going to do when he hears this.
Can I hear it?
No.
Can I hear it, Jen?
No, not from me. You can't.
Actually, Ben, you can. If you pull up the Titus laugh. That is the one that will come out whenever he hears us. Yeah.
Oh my God. He knows it's all good natured. What's really funny is I still think that I'm not very good at Rocket League. But what rank am I in? What rank am I in doubles? Am I silver? I'm silver something.
You're silver. I think you're silver 2.
Am I 2? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jen just wants just a little bit of recognition from Josh, and Josh just doesn't give it. No, mean, man. You're so mean, bro.
Ever.
God. Jen was out. Jen was out with her man the other day doing things, and I was like, "Oh, hey, guess what? Gold 3. You're gonna hate this."
And instead of just being like, "Look, I made it to Gold 3," he presents it like, "This is something that Jen's never seen." I'm like, what is that?
Well, no, Jen said something she'd never seen, and I was like, "Well, this is something I've never seen." Boom.
No, you said something. Speaking of things that Jen has never seen is exactly what you said.
Yeah, me being
that sounds like
3.
Josh. Yeah.
She's never seen me being Gold 3. Exactly what happened. In context.
No, you presented it like, look at this little Gold 3 badge. Jen's never seen one of these. I'm like,
yep, she's never seen one of those on me. No,
that is so not how. No. Listen to him.
Truth.
Listen to him. He's trying to backpedal out of this situation.
It's an art. He's a master.
Jen, there are cars. There's no bikes. I can't pedal anything.
Wait, I got you, Josh. Hold on.
Frustrating. I can't figure it out. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
She is so quiet right now.
I can feel the stare.
So
this is what McKen gets.
Yeah,
I can feel it now.
So anyway, on that note, that's all I have my now playing. Jen, you should go next.
I went. Dan should go next.
Arguably.
No surprise, I'm not playing Rocket League because I clearly don't want to get intertwined in that.
Yep, there you go.
I think the technical term is balls deep into Dauntless, along with Buddy. I think that him and me both can't put it down. And I'm from being a Monster Hunter World fan, it's scratching that itch right now until the expansion comes out for World.
So you guys are scratching your balls.
That's right. Exactly. But
sorry. Fucking toy.
You're sure that was a toy, Ben?
It was on the floor. I put it on the couch next to me, thinking I wouldn't hit it again.
I would also usually have that reference if I hadn't had to put up with Ben using that for a couple of days. The brown mosquito.
I forgot about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right.
So Dauntless.
Yes, Dauntless.
I'm digging it because it's really an easier to pick up Monster Hunter. It's easy to get into, easy to learn. The weapon move sets aren't as complicated. I can see how people who are diehard Monster Hunter fans will find it watered down, but I see the flip side of it where it's easy to get new people into it, and plus the fact that it's free to play is just nice as well. That pretty much covers Dauntless. I think we talked about it enough. Overwatch has been a blast, and every time I play it, I realize I'm definitely a Brigitte main. I keep trying to play other ones, but I always migrate back to her. The anniversary event has been nice to get a few skins that I've been waiting on that I haven't had access to in a while. So it's been we came back at a good time. Aside from that, I picked up on the Switch, I got Katana Zero, which is on sale until the end of the week, which I very strongly recommend, especially if you've played Hotline Miami or Mark of the Ninja, because it's a great mix of both. It's I think the best way to describe it is like this action. It's an action platformer where you can slow time and kind of go Matrix-y, but only for a certain extent of time.
Like Max Payne?
Kind of, except that everything that you fight gets one shot by you, and you get one shot by everything else that you're fighting.
Okay.
And if you die, you like your attempt gets rewound like a VHS tape, and you pick right back up. So it's not like you've got to wait for a load screen or anything like that. It's like it's constantly quick, and like you're learning as you go along to see how you're going to adjust. But yeah, aside from that, like the art style is great, the soundtrack is great, the story's pretty dark and brooding and really interesting. I'm looking forward to playing through it. I strongly recommend it. And I also picked up Dragon's Dogma, which is an old game at this rate. It came out, I think, on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and then got ported to PC, and then to PS4 and Xbox One, and now they finally brought it on Switch. And I had to stop playing it because it was all I was playing for a solid 2-3 weeks.
I forgot about that.
It's
you
good.
stopped playing it completely, though, right?
Just for a bit, because I want to play some other things that I know were coming up. But I definitely want to do a full playthrough, and I know that it's one of those games that you're kind of really incentivized to do multiple playthroughs, like a New Game Plus, almost indefinitely from what I read. But I haven't been there myself yet. But I'm really, really enjoying it.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that covers it for me. Keep it short.
All right.
Sorry, I was making note of Dragon's Dogma, or attempting to remember that I was doing that. I reached for the keyboard and went, what was I doing? Yep, that's where I am these days. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. So, where are we going from here? Do you guys want to talk about Bethesda?
The city?
Bethesda, Maryland.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
that is
not
where the
that
company is
Bethesda.
located as well.
Oh, okay.
Not that Bethesda.
Oh, okay. Please, Jen, tell us about Bethesda.
Bethesda, oh my gosh, I don't know. I didn't bring this up.
The TLDR is that Todd Howard's got like no regrets about Fallout 76, or at least he's spinning it that way. Like, we knew it was going to be bugged, but we released it and it's great and people are happy, but you know, it's a shit show.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting, especially for us Bethesda hardcore fans that they're kind of not giving a shit, but you know, as long as they have our money.
Yeah.
His exact quote was, "We were expecting low Metacritic scores," so he knew that 76 was a piece of shit. On that same note, the whatchamacallit bags that they promised 6 months ago is now due, and they have yet to send anything out or reimburse anybody. So
You said
Shocking.
6 months ago. 6 months ago.
yeah, so it's pretty bad.
They're in the vault, in the loot vault. You gotta find it. It's probably buried next to all the Atari ET cartridges. I am kind of interested in how. Well, no, I'm trying to think. Bethesda stuff. Weren't they trying to come out with some like BioShock something, or was that something I read that wasn't 100%? I don't remember if we talked about that or not. I thought they were talking about, maybe it was a remaster or something. I don't know.
Well, they recently, within a couple of weeks ago, released Rage 2, which is kind of like I don't know if it's BioShock-esque, but it's a different from what Fallout and Skyrim and all those are. So, but that was kind of met with lukewarm reviews as well. Mainly that it has nice combat, looks good, but it's a shit game, like just boring.
Oh, is it City of Brass that you're thinking of, Josh? That's the game I think that the BioShock devs made. I think it came out like just recently.
I think that's the one. Yeah, I just remember that they were talking about Bethesda and like something that was supposed to be right along the same lines as BioShock. I couldn't remember what the name of it was. It wasn't anything that like jumped out at me like I need to play this game. But I just remember that there was a bunch of flack about that with especially after the 76 news and how that was being portrayed about what was going to go on here. So.
Oh yeah, I'm Googling it. Yes, yeah, just it's free on the Epic Games Store. That's why that name came up. But no, it came out originally in last year. So it might not be the thing you're thinking of, but it's semi-related at least.
There you go. Oh, good. And I keep getting them just because of the gameplay style and everything kind of mixed up too with the Doom, the new Doom game that's coming out. So.
Oh, that's right. That's Bethesda too, right?
I thought it was ID. I don't remember if Bethesda was in
I
there.
I think they're part of them now.
Yeah, I know
okay.
that the first Doom, the first new Doom, is Bethesda, so I'm pretty sure that's part of their thing. I'm kind of interested in what they're going to do at E3. I'm kind of interested in what everybody's going to do at E3 because I don't really know. It's like I feel like it's a little more of a wild card right now.
The gaming industry is a little bit. It's in a weird place. A lot of companies have made some shitty decisions, and just people in general are just so eager to just shit on everybody because, I mean, rightfully so. It's frustrating, a lot of broken promises and.
Let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good great example. We've got millions of dollars, but this is the best we can do. That's what we're going to say, but we just really want your money. Meanwhile, some guy just recreates the entire trailer the way it should have been in like a couple weeks by himself.
Well, they postponed the movie till next year so that they can fix it.
That's good.
Which blows my theory of them doing it on purpose kind of out of the water, because if you were...
I did like that theory, though.
I still like that theory. The whole thing is so... You had to know. You had to know. You had to know. You had to know. But...
You had to have some test groups or something.
Something. Somebody...
a pilot, a little focus group.
Yeah, it's like somebody looked at you and said, this is not okay.
No, we don't need a focus group. He looks awesome.
Somebody that ever played a video game in the 80s or 90s.
God. It's so bad.
The fucking teeth. Oh, God.
Everything about it is it's so bad. The movie itself could be okay. Like, the little plot structure that they've got going is mildly intriguing. I'm kind of like, this might not be bad as a story. As a Sonic movie? No.
With Jim Carrey as...
I was going to say, I would go see it because of Jim Carrey. But that's
right. It. I'm intrigued in spite of myself. I feel like it's going to give me nightmares. But hopefully they fix Sonic and the way he looks, and maybe it'll be better. But that kind of works as a segue if you want to talk about movies that did realistic video game characters
I think that's as good a segue as we're going to get. That's
properly. I saw Detective Pikachu, and I would highly recommend seeing it, honestly.
Awesome.
I feel like I went in thinking it was going to be creepy because, you saw the
Licky
previews.
Tongue? Fucking Licky Tongue? Or it just haunts my dreams still.
I don't know that it'll fix that for you. But you saw the previews, right? And you're like, oh man, this is kind of on the shady side of being really fucking weird. But it worked so well. Like they did it in such a way that it was, for me, it was believable. Like, if Pokemon were real, this is what I feel like they would be like.
Oh, wow.
This is how I feel like it would be. And Mr. Mime was hysterical. That was probably my favorite scene in the movie. Fucking Mr. Mime. But the Bulbasaurs in particular, I almost died. I think Sean thought he was going to have to get medical attention for me because I was like, oh my God, they're so cute.
I'm having palpitations.
Oh, and I can't say anything else about it because it's like spoilery.
Oh, really?
But
cool.
are so cute. And the Eevee, oh my god.
What about the Charizard? That one was another one that really messed me up a little bit.
The Charizard was very cool.
Oh, okay, good. So it's not like ugly, silly kind of thing. It's like makes sense kind of thing.
Oh, I didn't think it was silly.
Okay.
I thought he was, a realistic Charizard and kind of badass in the role that he was playing there.
Right on.
That was
Pikachu's the only one that can talk because he understands that Pikachu, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone else just hears Pikachu say Pika, Pika.
Pika. Okay. Yeah.
I saw a preview for that. It was hilarious. They're like, these girls are like saying, "Oh my god, it's so cute," and he's just like, "Yeah."
they don't understand me, kid.
They don't understand me. They're just totally checking them out.
Yeah, like
totally being around Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, totally Ryan Reynolds Pikachu.
Nice.
But it was really good. I mean, it was kind of it's a tiny little bit cheesy in spots, but like it is a kids movie, so I don't hold that against it. I mean, kind of.
Oh wow! I guess it makes sense.
I feel like it's kind of an in between, right? Like, I don't know.
No, that definitely makes a lot of sense. I just think Ryan Reynolds, I think Deadpool, and I think like Deadpool Pikachu, dropping F-bombs and, talking about getting, I guess I just filled in the blanks too much, but it makes sense.
Maybe a slightly older kids movie, but like certainly not, it's not a gritty adult movie.
Gotcha.
But it's not like a tiny kid movie either. I don't know. It's got a weird feel to it, but I do recommend seeing it. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think if it was an overly adult movie, it would be Pokemon as opposed to Pokemon. More on the pokey side than anything. But
Pokey.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
Something like that.
Used your detective skills to find out who was the Pokemon.
How about another segue? Jen, you saw something else too.
Yes,
Music to my ears.
I sure did. Yeah, music to everyone's ears. So, Final Fantasy Distant Worlds was in town over the weekend, which was pretty dang cool.
Can you explain for the non-fantasy people what that is exactly?
So, Final Fantasy Distant Worlds is produced orchestra versions of Final Fantasy music. And it's a series of albums that have come out over the years, and they're up to 5. 5 just came out. So,
oh, wow.
I've actually seen Distant Worlds before, several years ago. At that time, there were only 2, maybe 3, but I think there were only 2 of the albums at that time. So
they're phenomenal, by the way. I mean, I'm sure you know. But in case anyone was wondering, they're fucking amazing.
Look that up on YouTube. Final Fantasy Distant Worlds. My personal, the one that I introduced people to it with is the opening bombing mission from Final Fantasy VII because it is so freaking good. And they did that, and they played footage from the Final Fantasy VII remake while it was going on, and I almost died. I almost died. I didn't cry. There was no crying this time.
What?
No, I did not cry this time.
That's a blatant lie. I don't believe that for a second.
No,
I'm pretty sure I got a text from you in the chat that said you cried.
I cried in
between the text about the couple that was.
Oh my god, that was fun. That was fun as hell. Those two were mad at each other, or at least she was mad. I don't think he was mad. I don't really know what was going on. I thought she was going to hurt people. Possibly him, possibly me, just because I was there. Yeah, I got seated next to a fun situation. I don't really know why she was so angry. But I wanted to ask, are you okay?
Has this ever happened to you?
Ma'am, are you okay?
Hey, lady. You seem to be having a problem.
Do you need a hug? Because honestly, you're just really mad right now.
Honestly.
Making me sad. Yeah, I can't remember if it was Genova Complete or if it was the opening bombing mission that they played the remake footage, but one or the other they did, and it was like stuff that wasn't in the trailer remake footage.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think I made that clear when I said it in the chat for you guys. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it wasn't stuff that was in the trailer. And I was like, this game looks so good. This music is good, and this game is good. And I just about died. Yeah.
Tells.
I just love how you've done 4 different voices so far, just in describing this. We know it was good when Jen goes into alternate voices.
It's the different voices of our. What does Buddy say again? The voices she hears in her heads.
Yeah, the one in my head.
I like your trombone.
I like your trombone. That's a really sexy cello. Words that people just don't normally hear. But yeah, it was really good. There was not enough representation from 6, and the selection that they picked from 9 would not have been my choice either, but I'm a weirdo and I like strange things compared to other people, so that's fine.
Go Sean.
You said they underrepresented 6, but what did they do of 6?
They did the there's a character medley.
Nice.
And was four characters, so it was Terra, Kefka, Celeste, and Locke. Now
Nice,
I did
nice.
almost
I think a little blood rushed into Dan's penis there.
Yeah. That was the point at which I was like, towels. Because the Kefka music is like some of my favorite from the game. No
Same
doubt.
here. It's
And I
favorite
was
of the
like-
entire series.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. It was really good. But
So nobody, there were no like instances of like trains getting body slammed or anything there? No?
no. No train
okay.
suplexes. No train
Good.
suplexes.
Train suplexes. Noise.
I did, when I saw them before, there was crying that I felt obliged to hide because of circumstances, but that's probably because I got to see them do the opera.
Were you playing baseball?
What, Josh? Do I
Were you
even
playing
want to know?
baseball? There's no crying in baseball, so I mean, you had to hide it. That
It was a different kind of crying this time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The good crying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did the opera last time from 6, and that was fun to see live. And I was kind of hoping that they would bring that back this time, but they did not. So it was still good. There was a lot of they had the opening theme from 15. They did the theme of 13. They did some stuff from 12. They did Heaven's... Ben, I think you would have been excited. They did Heaven's Word.
Oh,
14.
nice.
Oh god,
And that was
love that
pretty
fucking
damn good,
song.
too. Yeah, it was pretty damn good. So,
So good set list.
yeah, lots of good. They did a couple things from 7. They did a couple things from 9. Roses of May and... I can't remember the other one. I can hear it, but I can't remember the name of it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, 2 songs from 9. Neither of which was Vamos al Flamenco. Rawr. That's what I wanted.
They play anything from the Golden Saucer?
No. Crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. That would have been terrible.
It's like It's a Small World.
The Chocobo medley was really good, too. But anyway.
I can't wait. I hope they come.
Yeah.
Or at least they have to. I go to DC.
You should totally look it up. They're touring right now. You should look it up and see where they're...
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out. And see if they're going to be anywhere near you, because it's totally
See you later, guys.
It's totally
I'm going right
worth
now.
seeing.
What are they called? What's it called again? The
Final Fantasy Distant Worlds.
Nice.
What was I going to say? I was in the middle of. I had a thought. Oh, I didn't outright cry, but I did get a little misty because the guy who is the conductor, also like is responsible for Distant Worlds in general. Like it's part of his baby. And listening
he's like
to him,
the composer too.
Not the composer, because Nobuo is the composer.
The arranger.
Oh, the arranger. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Right,
like he's
cool.
the like this is part of his project, and just like listening to him talk about it, and it's been apparently like this is 12 years that it's been going on now, and listening to him enthuse and got a little bit misty. I was like, "Aw, this man is like so passionate right now."
That's awesome.
And it's so sweet. I like Final Fantasy music too. I can relate, Ponytail Man. Yeah.
Oh no! Chicago is their last one, and then they're going abroad. What next year?
They're kind of. I feel like they're kind of limited in where they go, but you never know. Like if they're coming here, there's at least a passing decent chance that they would be coming somewhere near you. I'm happy that they come here though, because I've gotten to see them twice, and if they come back again, I will make that happen again because they're awesome.
Because reasons.
Yeah, that and the Zelda, like that Zelda Symphony thing. That kind of stuff is starting to pop up more, and I really.
That's exciting.
It's like it's nice to see that aspect of things.
Yeah, they're doing an Assassin's Creed one over here sometime soon too.
That's
no orchestras, but I did see a collection of heavy metal crazy people doing stuff for the new Doom. So thought that was a little interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one before the soundtrack was crazy. That one too.
Yeah, and
look that up.
From what I'm seeing so far, it hasn't been. They didn't lay off anything in the new one. So
Nice.
with musically,
cool.
So
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and find the clip that I found before and get that over to you, Dan.
For sure.
Doom has some good music. I do like that. Yes, Follow Flamenco. I love that song. Anywho, unless you guys have further questions, I have no further comments, Your Honor.
Objection.
The defense rests.
The
Well, I
defense
think our big topics and our big episode is going to be with E3 coming up.
Yeah.
I think Dan was mentioning some leaks earlier, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the industry is going to have in store for us for 2020. Because
I'm curious to see if Sony's going to drop a bomb because they're not there. I don't know if they've kept something under wraps in the meantime.
they
do have their
spoil the show beforehand.
Yeah, they have something coming up here. Some kind of like PlayStation Direct thingy.
Didn't they also not show up last year?
No, they were there last
didn't.
year. No, last year they were there. They did Ghost of Tsushima and a few other things. No?
Almost everybody did all their presentations like before E3.
Yeah, I thought that was. Yeah. it was
So
independent.
technically there was that, but they were all at E3. It was just really weird because they did it all beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Their most recent PlayStation Direct or whatever it was pretty shitty. I mean, a lot of VR, which is cool, but I don't know. VR golf? No thanks. VR Fishing Planet? No, okay, maybe.
Was the Death Stranding one a direct, or was that a separate announcement?
Separate announcement. But I mean, it's still part of that. It's still part of their quote E3 experience, which is I'm so sold on it. I mean, I know I don't understand it, but
I don't know
I love
yet.
to not understand it.
I'm totally on the fence about Kojima games in general. So I don't know. I have to see more.
Yeah.
The concept is interesting. Like I can totally get the hype, but I'm just not there yet.
It looks really interesting.
I've watched it a few times, and from what I mean, I definitely don't understand it, and I'm sure there are a lot of theories and people out there who have watched it more in depth than I have. But I think it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to say it because I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
just a mind fuck, and it's awesome.
It's so out there. It's like you start to think you can put together. You start to think you can put together pieces of what's going on, and then you're like,
yeah.
I think I know what's going on. I don't think I actually know what's happening here.
I thought I knew what was happening.
But I definitely don't. I definitely don't. All right. Well, I think I don't have anything else. I think we're out of topics. Next
it was mainly just a little warm up for the big one coming up.
Yeah. Next time is E3. Next time you guys hear from us, it'll be E3 stuff, and
we'll be a couple weeks older.
And hopefully we'll have some.
It's next week, right?
Yeah, it's next week.
Okay, fair enough.
And hopefully we'll have some exciting and enthusiasm things.
Excite.
That we can, instead
Stadia.
of being like, what if they don't?
I'm sure you guys will still feel that way whenever the jokes come a rolling. So it's always a given.
Frustrating.
Come on, Metroid Prime.
At least a quarter.
Didn't they have? There was some news about it, right? Metroid Prime 4.
A while back that they were kind of like rebooting it.
Yeah.
No, I saw something recent. I'll have to look it up again and send it to you guys.
No. You saw Metroid Prime news and you didn't make me aware?
Well, I must have been dreaming about it then.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Well, I think we're done. So, officially.
Yeah.
Catch you guys after E3.
Yes, that's right. Take it easy, everyone. We'll see you next time.
So long.